Katniss Everdeen survived the Hunger Games, moving into a new home. But her safety vanishes when she finds President Snow sitting in her study. It is jarring to see the dictator of Panem surrounded by her family's ordinary objects, like finding a fanged viper in a pot of stew. President Snow does not typically leave the capital for anything less than a threat to his regime. His presence in District 12 signals that the danger to Katniss has reached a level she has never encountered before. A shiver goes through Katniss as she considers the proximity of her mother and sister to this man. He has the power to kill her entire family in seconds, and his presence in their home proves that no one is safe. Snow is a poisonous viper. He is the architect of the sadistic Hunger Games, a man who built his power deriving pleasure from others' pain. The arena was only the first stage of the conflict. The political struggle for her survival has now breached her front door. Snow faces a crisis of authority. By outsmarting the games, Katniss made the capital look foolish and weakened the president's control over the districts. Capital law decrees that only one tribute can live. Katniss had the audacity to challenge that rule, and her survival was an act of rebellion that now threatens the social order. Snow reveals the immediate consequence of the berries, the execution of the head game maker. Seneca Crane had an unfortunate sentimental streak, and in the capital, that emotion is a death sentence. In Snow's regime, outsmarting the system is a political crime punishable by death. During the interrogation, Katniss experiences a flicker of bewilderment. She notices the unnatural scent of blood and genetically enhanced roses coming from the flower on Snow's lapel. The citizens of the districts did not see a love story. They viewed the berries as an act of defiance, proving that even a girl from District 12 could walk away unharmed. Her stylist's girl on fire dress proved prophetic. Katniss provided the spark for an inferno threatening the nation. Panem's structure is fragile. If the capital releases its grip, the system collapses into revolution, mass death, and ruined infrastructure. Katniss thought she was simply saving her own life. Instead, she has accidentally initiated the dismantling of an entire nation. Life after the arena is a split reality. There are the obligatory victory celebrations, and then there are her hunting trips, the intricate escapes into the woods to be with Gale. Snow questions Katniss directly, noting her indifferent attitude toward Peeta since they returned home. He knows the romance she sold the world disappeared in private. Katniss feels a deep revulsion at this conversation. She is forced to discuss her most private feelings for Gale and Peeta with a tyrant who could kill them both. Snow knows about her secret meetings in the woods. He views her private words as treason, and he warns her that he can easily kill Gale if they do not reach a resolution. For a victor, there is no boundary between private emotion and public compliance. The capital's surveillance network sees absolutely everything. Katniss recalls the moment Gale kissed her in the woods. That act managed to shatter their uncomplicated friendship, leaving her wondering if she would grow to resent the new barrier between them. Snow accuses her of deliberately flaunting her preference for Gale to mock the capital. In his eyes, every moment spent with another man exposes her victory tour romance as a lie. The trap is set with a single ultimatum. On the upcoming victory tour, Katniss must convince the districts that she is truly in love, or a devastating war will not be averted. Snow rises and uses a napkin to dab his puffy lips. He leaves her with one final threat. He knows about the kiss. Survival now requires a permanent, flawless performance. To keep everyone she loves alive, Katniss must surrender her identity and live as a monitored lie.